You forgot where you put your keys this morning. You met someone new yesterday and you've already forgotten their name. And right now, while I'm talking, your brain is actively deciding which parts of this sentence to keep and which parts to delete forever. Your memory isn't broken. It's just working in 7 different ways that you don't understand. And once you know how each type works, you'll finally understand why you can remember every word to a song from 10 years ago, but can't remember what you had for lunch yesterday. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which type of memory is failing you and what you can actually do about it. First, there's sensory memory. This is the briefest type of memory you have, and it's running right now. Everything your eyes see, your ears hear, your skin feels, it all gets stored for about half a second in sensory memory. It's like a buffer that holds information just long enough for your brain to decide if it's worth keeping. Your brain filters out 99% of what hits your senses, because if you remembered every single thing you sensed, you'd be overwhelmed. This is why you can close your eyes and still see an image for a split second. That's sensory memory fading. If something makes it past sensory memory, it goes to short-term memory. This is where your brain holds information temporarily while you're using it. Here's the problem. Short-term memory only holds about 7 items at a time. That's it. This is why phone numbers used to be 7 digits. Try this right now. 4927183. Can you repeat that back? Maybe. But if I add 2 more numbers, most people will start forgetting the first ones. Your short-term memory is full. And it only lasts about 20 to 30 seconds without rehearsal. This is why you forget someone's name immediately after hearing it. You didn't repeat it, so your brain dumped it. Now, working memory is different. It's what you use when you're actively manipulating information in your head. When you're doing mental math, like calculating a tip, that's working memory. You're holding the bill amount, calculating the percentage, keeping track of the result, all at the same time. Working memory is what makes you feel mentally exhausted. This is why trying to listen to someone while reading a text message is nearly impossible. Your working memory can't handle both. If information is important enough or repeated enough, it moves to long-term memory. And this is where things get wild. Long-term memory has basically unlimited capacity. You can store memories for your entire lifetime. But here's the catch. Storage isn't the problem. Retrieval is the problem. Your memory is in there somewhere. You just can't find it. It's like having a massive library with no organization system. The book is on a shelf, but you don't know which shelf. This is why a smell or a song can trigger a memory you thought you'd forgotten. It's not that the memory came back, it was always there. You just found the right retrieval cue. Long-term memory is divided into types. The first is episodic memory, your personal experiences and events. This is your memory of your 10th birthday party, your first day of school, that embarrassing thing you said 5 years ago that you still think about at 3 a.m. Here's why you remember embarrassing moments so clearly. Emotion strengthens episodic memory. Your brain tags emotional experiences as important, so they get stored with extra detail. That's why you remember exactly where you were during major life events, but you can't remember Tuesday 2 weeks ago. The second type of long-term memory is semantic memory. This is your knowledge of facts, concepts, and general information. You know that Paris is the capital of France, you know what a dog is, you know that 2 + 2 = 4, but you don't remember learning these things or where you were when you learned them. That's semantic memory, knowledge without context. Semantic memory builds over time through repeated exposure. It's why you can't pinpoint when you learned most of what you know. It accumulated gradually without specific memorable moments attached. The third type is procedural memory, how to do things. Riding a bike, typing on a keyboard, driving a car. These are skills your body remembers even when you can't explain how you're doing them. This is why you can ride a bike after years of not riding. Your procedural memory stored the pattern of movements, and it never goes away. But here's what's weird. Procedural memories are hard to teach with words. Try explaining how to tie your shoes to someone who's never done it. You'll realize your hands just do it automatically. Procedural memory is unconscious. This is what people mean when they say muscle memory, except it's not in your muscles, it's in your brain. Here's the type that's probably failing you the most: prospective memory. This is remembering to do something in the future. Taking your medication at 8 p.m., remembering to send that email tomorrow, calling your mom on her birthday. That's prospective memory, and it's surprisingly hard. Why? Because you're trying to remember something that hasn't happened yet while you're busy doing other things right now. This is why you walk into a room and forget why you're there. You intended to do something, but by the time you got there, your prospective memory failed. The best way to fix this? External reminders, set alarms, write notes. Your brain is terrible at prospective memory, but your phone isn't. So here's what you actually need to know. Your memory isn't one thing that's broken. It's 7 systems that work differently. Most people try to fix their memory with one strategy, but you need different strategies for different types. For short-term memory, repeat information out loud immediately. For long-term memory, use spaced repetition. Review information at increasing intervals. For procedural memory, practice the skill until it's automatic. For prospective memory, set external reminders. And here's the secret. The best way to remember something long-term is active recall. Don't just read information, test yourself on it. Retrieval strengthens memory more than anything else. Your memory isn't failing you. You're just using the wrong type for the wrong task. Now you know the difference. If this finally made your memory problems make sense, hit that subscribe button because I'm breaking down how your mind actually works every single week.